back in there. I just took a shower because I was out for a walk. That's why I'm late.
Then shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back.
Oh, man. All right. Let's go up this way.
What a deluge!
Oh, wait. Arcane Texas.
My auger's flame kindles at your approach. In the market for some magical artifacts and scrolls, are you?
Sure.
Anything and everything left behind by vermin after we've exterminated them. And I must say, some of these roaches have mighty fine taste. The All-Mother chooses first from among the spoils, and the rest she grants to us to use or turn to profit.
Yeah, about that. Let's see.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
Yeah, no, it's not Zambles. Thursday's Zambles. Days are hard.
I'll call and raise you another fire.
To be side, come out. Not even the old mother can pass this steel in a single blow. 3 have done.
What's the ring? Lockpicking Blitzbolt. Bars. Slow immunity. Yo, might have found a pair of boots for Wolgriff. What'd you think? Get to keep that slow immunity that I love so much?
What do you call that?
Crossbow, telekinesis, pickpocketing.
Even the old mother can pass this
I don't know about that. That doesn't seem that great. These boots, though.
even the old mother can pass this steel in a single blow. Yeah, but her orders don't go back. Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
This is an interesting idea as well.
Even the old mother can pass this steel in a single blow.
Immunity to blind, though, but the extra armor and a bit of extra HP.
Even the old mother can pass this steel in a
It's not that well. Nah. I'm just gonna grab the boots. I think that should be sufficient.
What do you call that?
All right. Can I talk to you?
Looking for some premium gear, are ya? Anything and everything left behind by vermin after extermination.
There are vendors in this town. They're just all orcs that I want to murder for their stuff instead of pay for.
The old mother chooses first as mighty spoils, and the rest she grants to us to use or turn to profit.
Vermin could harbour such useful relics. Share in the plunder.
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Who knew vermin could harbour such useful relics.
I get all the peace I need from serving the goddess. A life of peace, I say. Let the lost die. that
Initiative,
we may
movement,
live.
immunity to cursed.
Arcane texts of every kind. Get them before they turn to ash.
What are you doing?
That has dex on it. That's gonna be hard to beat.
Matilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting to fight.
I
the
see
final
2
battle.
rings though.
The time is nearly
I
nigh.
see 2 rings, and I'm excited. Ooh, I didn't even see this one was a divine one. Oh man, it sucks. Tenebrium, telekinesis, pickpocketing.
By order of the
Yeah.
All-Mother. Huge discounts on
What is
magic.
it that you so enjoy about
But I might buy it
death?
anyway. Hold on.
Well, some say death, but it's a second life, I take.
Yeah.
By order
I'm getting a little used to it.
All the peace I
The
need
yellow
from serving the
gear.
goddess. A life
What I'm finding is the yellow gear is
Let the
just
lost
as
die
random
that we may live.
as all the other gear. Am I right? Am I right? Just as random and therefore just as susceptible to bending me over.
Around here anyway.
That's okay.
Matilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she?
It's okay.
We're waiting to
Oh,
fight the final battle. The time is nearly nigh.
oh.
Get them before they turn to ash.
Okay.
By order of the All-Mother.
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy this. I am 1,000% gonna buy this.
I get all the peace I need from serving the goddess. A life of peace, I say. Let the lost die that we may live.
That's so good.
Arcane texts of every kind. Get
What are you
them
doing?
before they
Lingering
turn
around here
to ash.
anyway, human.
Matilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting to
Worth
fight
it, right?
the final battle. The time
Super
is
worth
nearly
it.
nigh.
Arcane texts of every kind. Get them before they turn to ash.
I think it's good.
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Nice. All right, let's go talk to this guy and see what's up. Oh, actually, hold on a second.
I get all the
I wanna
peace
keep
I need
those.
from serving the goddess. A life of peace, I say. Let the lost die that we may live.
Well. What do we have here? Human reinforcements. No need for a supple young kitten like yourself here. My rats will find the villagers in no time at all. Do you pretend not to know me, child? Surely you stare into my left eye each time you admire the full moon.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but I don't like it.
The All-Mother called me here to find a certain tiny herd of sheep missing from her flock. The wolfish shepherd woman, she. I am world-renowned for my ability to search and to find. Why, you might ask, feigning ignorance so that you might hear more of my lilting voice.
Woof.
Rats. Rats are always the answer. There's no hole they won't find, no stench that can deter them. No, there is no hiding from a rat, and so there is no hiding from me. I raise them, train and lead. I am their king, and my subjects will find those hidden villages in no time at all. Lost lambs, yes, fleeing the slaughter. Naughty. I'll give them quite the spanking when my rats whisper to me. Yes. Perhaps I'll get my fill of my own private punishments first and foremost. The All-Mother believes those villagers, being the one-time servants of the wizard, will know how to find him. Or at least how to break the enchantments shielding his house.
Enchantment?
Wicked enchantments, are they?
Enchantment!
Our mother, yes. And we do suckle from the teat of her goodwill. No wonder so many of us starve.
Not with the phrasing?
An iron fist in an iron glove is our Gratilda. She doesn't tolerate failure any more than I tolerate a spring nymph stealing glimpses of me during bath time. No, Shira, I say, you'll get your fill at the God's Day Festival.
This work is gross.
What? Do I look like his secretary? And even if I were, with my head in a tight little bun and my quill at the ready. The old mother doesn't share her every concern with me, you know. Oh, she whispers to her at full tide, when only the feathers can hear her.
Okie dokie.
Perfectly disciplined, aren't they? They obey my every command, and when I die, they'll all leap into my grave so that they needn't be without me. Don't try
Well?
to stop them. No, they won't have it any other way.
Okie dokie.
See how these rats labor. Even the lowliest beast bears a loyalty utterly unfound in the so-called higher species.
Woolgraf smiles a crooked smile and rolls his eyes. Extolling the virtues of rats strikes him as supremely silly.
Wolgriff is my rock, and Jahan is my pain in the ass. Throughout this entire journey. Wolgriff's levity, I feel like, almost perfectly balances out Jahan's bullshit.
Brutilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting to fight the final battle.
So,
The time is nearly nigh.
yeah, I remember the Back Alley Trader. Yeah, there's all that shit. The rat catcher is using rats. I already knew this. He's very amusing. He's great. Do you normally just roll with a scoundrel already then? Because that's not...
About death.
It's not a class I think I would enjoy having be my character. But maybe that's just me. Feels like one of the perfect jobs to have an NPC do. Instead of an NP me.
Let the lost die that we may live.
Oh, so you don't even bring a scoundrel.
What do you call that?
Brutilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she?
No wonder you don't know how to deal with traps.
The time
I'll just use the teleport pyramids to get around every obstacle. Okay, I mean, or you can just have a scoundrel and just disable it, but okay, I mean, you do, I mean, that's just okay, but...
What is it that you saw?
Couple points, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you do just like to brute force your way through some most all problems.
Let the lost die that we may live.
Why finesse? Why finesse indeed? What is even the point?
Brutilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting to fight the final battle. The time is nearly nigh.
Alright. Boy, he's just banging away on those drums, isn't he? Well, I have half a mind to just kill this guy. But I have this sneaking suspicion that his friends probably won't like that.
Death.
What do you call that?
I'm So can I go back to Jinxica and like be like, hey, wait, who the fuck is this?
Oh, a new immaculate face in town. What a pleasure to serve you. I've a deal running now. Double the whiskey for any and all who refrain from beating me from the neck up and the crotch down. Oh, I'm nobody at all. Just the old tavern keeper in this here village. Things have been busy since the orcs came, but I've never been one to complain too much. Well, especially with with my wife and kids gone. I prefer to keep my eye on the prize. Oh, whiskey, of course. No excruciatingly terrible memory a nice glass of the good stuff can't wash away. Oh, swell, guys. Swollen as swell can be. I haven't a complaint in the world. Not in the wide world. Keep me busy, they do. Day and night. Night and day and night again. Oh, you might imagine me a wee bit utterly exhausted, but I wouldn't have it any other way. After all, the soul-crushing night terrors can't find you if you never sleep. That's my motto. Well, the scenery's certainly changed in recent weeks, I'll tell you that much. Used to be a quiet sort of place. Family folks, you know. Never had much trouble, and all the less because our little town played host to a source hunter and a powerful wizard both. Can't say why we were overcome so quickly. Can't say why so many of us were cut down over those shiny stones. An immaculate like you know better than me, I suppose. Yes, I suppose an immaculate just like you might have been the one who held my son's head back while Gratilda sliced his throat open, eh? Oh, but who's got time to think on the past? That way lies danger, I say. I only know that these orcs are a thirsty lot. It's my job to keep my head down and the whiskey flowing. Now there's a man apart from the rest, even among their kind. He's a strange sort. Nurses the same flagon of whiskey for an hour and sits in the corner by himself. Oh, but the lack of company don't keep him from making conversation. Always muttering beneath his sour breath he is, but arguing some point of his left hands against the better sense of the right. I tell you, someone like that's twice as terrifying as one of these big ornery brutes. At least you can see their clubs coming down in time to jump out the way. That I am! But I'll tell you, I never served a lot quite like these Goliaths. They drink like elephants and pay like... well, they don't pay at all. Then again, I can't say I mind this little arrangement too terribly. The happier they are, the longer I evade the rack and the scroll. Each glass brings us closer to the last of the whiskey, though. My bowels shrink when I think what'll happen when we get to the bottom of the last barrel. We've already exhausted the tavern supply. I've been pilfering from my old buddy Glenn's stores. I doubt he'll mind, seeing as he was one of the first orcs sunk their claws into.
Wow.
Now that was a man dedicated to fine liquor. Knew all there was to know about distilling whiskey, he did. Oh, what I'd give for a barrel of Glenn's good stuff now. These orcs wouldn't know what hit 'em.
Okay. Make them less combat ready in the event of a fight.
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
The goddess is with me, I can feel it.
This is all so pointless.
You know what? I should have been watching where he went.
Vermin could harbour such useful relics.
Shit. I don't know where the tavern is. Okay, so we got some information. I want to see what's underneath here now. Oh, that's right, it's locked. Shit. Okay. I forgot that's locked. Something else was locked too, wasn't it? There was a chest somewhere. Wasn't it in here?
Hey!
Or maybe it was... Yeah, I think it was in this house.
I thought the same about that villager's kneecap.
Yeah, this chest is still locked. Okay. So I guess maybe he was running over this way because this is where he's working as well. Over by Jarl and Matilda, right?
Matilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting to fight the final battle. The time is nearly nigh.
Whoops.
Not even the old mother can pass this.
I've had you pick up a lot of junk, but you don't need to pick that up.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two. Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
Let the lost die that we may live.
Not even the old mother can pass this.
Who knew? Who knew? Who knew?
Matilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting to fight
Wolgriff
the
is
final
overburdened?
battle. Time is nearly nigh.
By order of the Old Mother.
What do you call that?
Discounts on magic.
Oh,
Madness. Boy, I sure did pick up a lot of random bullshit, didn't I?
By order of the Old Mother.
even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
I little reconcile from serving the goddess.
What do you call that? Oh,
Well, we did finally manage to hit the tipping point, it seems.
Does she? We're waiting to fight the final battle. The time is nearly nigh.
Nail bombs are heavy.
By order of the Old Mother.
even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
Yeah, it seems that all the grenades are a little bit too much to handle here, so I have an idea, fortunately.
Not even the old mother can pass this.
I get all the peace I need from serving the goddess. A life of peace, I say.
By order
Let
of
the
the
lost
Old
die
Mother.
that we may
What do
live.
you call that?
Discounts on magic.
Magic baubles, nice. For a sec, I thought he said poles, and I was like, I do like me some magic poles.
What do you call that?
Discounts on magic.
Waiting to fight the final battle. The time is nearly nigh.
Arcane texts of every kind.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
By order of the
Yeah, the arrows are 26 pounds, the grenades are 56 pounds.
I get all the peace I
Pretty significant increase.
let the lost die that
By order of the Old Mother.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two. Even the old mother can pass this.
time is nearly nigh.
Arcane texts of every kind.
What do you call that?
Alright, so what we're gonna do then
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
First, we're gonna get rid of that. Not quite enough. So close. Tenebrium crossbow. Adventurous bow. Heart seeker.
Even the old mother
Discounts on magic ball.
16, 14. I feel like I probably don't need this. There we go. Now we're just under what we should. Just barely under what we need to be under.
even the old mother
I'm surprised that he's that close to the encumbrance rating. Maybe he gets a point of strength next.
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Poor guy.
By order of the Old Mother.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy
Discounts on magic.
Oh, there he goes.
Serving the goddess.
All right.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Here we go.
I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Well, by the boot soles of Burl Boonhammer, what have we here?
That's it.
Another human in Hunter's Edge. State your business, whelp.
Well, they're only level 16. Just feel like maybe I can do a little bit more damage here before I murder them all.
Hail, Immaculate. By the sickle of Tyr Gutgouger, I'm glad to see another human face here in Hunter's Edge. Not yet another misshapen orcish snout.
If you fancy keeping that human face of yours, I wouldn't take my cues from the chief of the mountain apes. I may have sworn to refrain from carving my name across his back, but yours, I do believe, is free for the taking.
Regular ray of sunshine, ain't she? Don't let her manners fool you, though. Her disposition may be dark, but her wit is bright. Bright and devious. Believe me when I tell you that she's plotting against us as we speak, and would have long given the order to spill our blood if she wasn't leashed by the orders of the conduit herself. But by the shield of the Stormbringer, she'll not outfox the sworn brothers of Tannaroth. And I sincerely hope she won't outfox the likes of you either. You belong to the Silverglen tribe, I take it. Thought you were all holed up in Highbehind, but it pleases me to see some of your number have come to Hunter's Edge. Yes, an outsider not as yet distrusted by the orcs is exactly what I need in the matter of the missing bloodstones and the matter of the wizard's house. But let's talk in my headquarters over yonder, for by the beard of the Bear Slayer there are too many green ears around here.
Alright, I'll see where you go, but I'm not going to talk to you just yet. I want to go in here. I'm guessing this is his headquarters. Oh, is this his... Okay, he sat down there. Okay, got it. Alright, that's fine.
Tell the old mother you've got a problem with her judgment if you feel so strongly about it.
Some Tenebrium shit over there. Big ass pile of money. Poison bottle, healing, intelligence. I'll take it all. I don't discriminate. And I picked up a water. This is what I get for just clicking wildly around. Rat Palace? There is a lot of cheese in here. But I'm sincerely debating taking. Herschel's chest, which is locked. There's a big explosion mark on the ground, too, which I'm pretty sure is there to indicate that that's trapped. So we won't fuck with it until we have the key. Assuming we get the key, of course.
You call to Wolgraf.
Sorry, Wolgraf, my bad. Put the paper away, bud.
No rats here, it seems. Perhaps they're all on the hunt.
Or perhaps they made it into the barkeep's stores and now they're sleeping it off.
Alright, I decided I'm taking all the cheese. Probably doesn't need it, right? All he needs is whiskey, and he's gonna die when he runs out anyway. Besides, I may help him out, and it would seem to me that cheese is a small price to pay for one's life. There's a bunch of shit on that table. So much shit it doesn't even fit on the screen at once.
Poor little toys. Poor, quiet. 1, 2, whee! I'm just fine, sir man. And you? Sit, sit, sit. Sit, sit, sit. Poor little toys. Poor, quiet toys.
I just realized he's probably not actually talking about toys, is he?
I'm just fine, sir man. And you?
They didn't spare a soul.
None that couldn't serve them whiskey anyway.
Oh, hello, funny lady.
Yeah, but I'm kind of looking around for stuff right now. I get it that everybody died. That's not the interesting thing. The interesting thing is making sure I check this place out pretty thoroughly. Oh. Preferably without drawing his attention. For just a second.
Sit, sit, sit. Sit, sit, sit.
Murdered in their beds.
At least they didn't suffer. The villagers left to the Orc Queen suffered far worse fates.
1, 2, whee!
That was kind of in the wall a little bit further than it was supposed to, it looked like, but that's okay.
I'm just fine, sir man. And you? Poor little toys. Poor, quiet toys. I'm just fine, sir man. And you?
Okay. Didn't really find anything of interest.
Oh, hello, funny lady.
He's jumping on a stack of pillows. Will he even notice me?
I'm just fine, Sir Man. 1, 2.
Incredible.
Poor little toys. Poor, quiet.
It appears he is not going to pay me any mind. He is content to play with his pillow pile, and I will just take everything. What is this?
Poor little toys.
Dark bearded axe.
Poor, quiet toys.
All right, what's your deal, dude?
Hey, new toys, new toys. But where's Mum? What's she want me to do with you? Mum! Oh, the best mum in the whole wide world. Usually, orcs like me, scramble-headed, me brothers call me, are killed
Can't
right
imagine
away.
why.
But Mum says she took one look at me and knew I'd be the best warrior in the world.
And you will be, buddy. You will be.
She brings me lots of toys and friends, and she showed me all the best games to play. At first, I didn't like how the toys would holler and cry when I'd make ribbons on them or play eyeball pop. But Mum taught me that that's how they show they're happy. First, they scream for joy, and then they take a long, long nap. Oh, are you leaving? I'll miss you lots. When are you coming back?
Oh, whenever I decide you're worth the experience. Right now is not that time.
Oh, hello, funny lady.
Oh, God.
Human haggis. Been too long, hasn't it, brother? Keep your faith in the All-Mother, brother, and it won't be much longer yet.
Boy, if they don't take it, if they don't care if I take all these gold things, I'm going to.
Don't chill. He's good enough for you. He's good enough for the I can't even say it.
Oh my God, there's more. The footprints are odd. There is so much stuff around this place. Just stuff everywhere.
Of course, it'll be but a moment. To your health. Out of whiskey? Oh, this lot's getting thirstier by the day. Well, not to all. No. But there are more barrels to be found yet.
Okay, that was Grutilda's office.
Oh, it is right. Naughty dog. Won't I call you all father now?
Better quit that blasphemy before she hears you.
All right.
You've got to the captain. Freshen this.
Of course, oh mother, of course.
You see that? I could have
All right. She doesn't want me to take any of the stuff that's in her room. Fine. I'm gonna turn this shit off now. I don't see any keys. Yeah, I think we're good.
Perhaps you haven't heard, whelp. Every time a foot soldier disturbs me, I take his head to compensate for my time.
Okay, that's fine. I'll go talk to the other guy first. Jesus. Temper problems. I think there's something significant about the pattern on the floor here, but for the life of me, I don't know what it means.
I've got my eye on
I'm
you.
dripping.
Cannot, you sewer reptile.
But I haven't even asked my question.
By the goddesses, take some parts. It never rains,
Shut
but
your
it
mouth and
pours,
go
eh?
get some wine, why don't you?
Besides guarding the
Now there's an
gods.
idea with a ring to it.
You hear?
I'll be right back.
Loud and bloody well clear, sir.
Now for the flop. King of clubs.
This is taking bloody ages. I need a drink and a breather.
May your sword never sully, and your shield never shatter. The Bloodstones are the reason we came here in the first place. The conduit has need of star stones imbued with human blood, so she can create her Death Knights. Both the Brotherhood and the Orcs were given their share of stones, and we filled them to the brim with blood, then stored them for the conduit to collect when she returns from Phantom Forest. Last night, though, someone raided this very building and disappeared with our stones. They were being guarded by Garrick Giantbane, a son of the mountain had in trust with my life. Grutilda says he ran off with the Bloodstones, that he is a betrayer to the cause of Immaculates. But I know this to be untrue. The Orcs stole the stones. Of that I'm certain. Grutilda is hatching some plan, and we'll all be in dire straits indeed if it comes to fruition. Those stones make her powerful. Too powerful. We need them back. But every Orc eyes us peak dwellers with suspicion. That is why I ask of you to find proof. Proof that it was an Orc that did the deed. Once I have it, I have a reason to assault the Orcs without risking the wrath of the Conduit. She'll not stand for theft among Immaculates. So find me that proof, and we'll slaughter the Orcs together.
Interesting.
I am Jarl Woodokson, father among brothers, son among the mountains. Me and mine hail from the snow-capped heights of Tanaroth, the very thrones of the world. Our lives are devoted to the hunt. Every town and every city we find, we plunder, and burn and put to the sword. Sacrifices are they all to the might of the mountains, tokens of reverence to the power of the peaks. Gods we have plenty, of war, of death and of victory. But now, a goddess we have too. Aye, we have seen the workings of Bloodstone, and loyal are we to she who unites in blood. By the teeth of Kiel Wolfjaw, as immaculate shall we rule the world. The Conduit asked us to do what we do best, invade and destroy. She set us on our way with a store of Starstones, ready to be charged and, once made into Bloodstones, sent to you folks in the mines of Luculla. We didn't know Grutilda's dogs had beat us there by a half day, but no matter. There was still plenty of strays to be caught and bled by the time we arrived. Now all that's left is finding a way into the wizard's house. The Conduit's looking for something inside.
I need a drink and a breather.
Now we're here waiting for further orders from the conduit herself. She's gone into the Phantom Forest nearby, but we expect to hear from her shortly. I only hope we'll have the matter of the missing bloodstones sorted by then. I'll not have a soul saying we of the mountain failed to follow through.
Let's wrap this up. Go.
The orcs? No, I respect their warlike nature, for it's like ours. I respect their lust for slaughter, for we share it with them. I respect their loyalty to their leader, for I am likewise respected by my brothers. But when push comes to shove, I'd flay them all, wear their skins, and never rest until the very last one of them lay at my feet with my broadaxe nestling in its belly.
Let's see those cards.
Why, you may ask? Why hate them when you and them are so alike? I hate them because we are alike. I hate them because I know ours is a hate they reciprocate with blazing fury. Like two dragons are we that must share a single lair. Can't be done. Sooner or later, talons will rise and fire burst forth until one is victorious and the other's flesh is used to celebrate the victory.
Alongside the men.
This is taking bloody ages. I need a
So
drink.
it is with the Sworn of Tanneroth, and so it is with the Orcs of the Wild. One day the battle must be. One day we will feast or be feasted upon. Gratilda is worshipped like a goddess by her troops, and she rules like a deity too. All-knowing, all-powerful and merciless. She's smart and ruthless, truly an opponent to be feared. Exactly the kind of opponent I like. The Conduit was wise to go to the Orcs with promises of allegiance, for they are a force that few in Riverlong can withstand. But she also knows that the pack cannot last. She's well aware the Orcs will eventually go their own way, be they sworn immaculate or not. She needn't fear them, of course. The Conduit is constructing an army of warriors even the Orcs behold with dread. But it is we brothers of the mountains that may have to bear the brunt of their onslaught when things go sour. Gratilda knows the pack was never meant to last. She understands she's being used as a battering ram, as a tool to breach the gates and clear the path to triumph, only to be discarded by its operators when the true prize is in sight. She knows, and she's plotting her revenge. I can see it in those feral eyes of hers. She's surrounded by her elite. She whispers poisonous orders in the ears of her vile rat herder. No, it's no coincidence all her bloodstones have gone missing. By the hammer of Fjord Alkmount, I just know she's planning a nightmare. For her dreams are our terrors to suffer. And with the spine breaker at her side, it's a terrible nightmare she's concocting. Aye, an orc so vile it has taken rats for pets. They swarm about him like fleas do the rest of his kind, but even they eye him with disgust. Nevertheless, it's my belief that unlike the other males among the orcs, he's no fool. He's a spy, a discoverer of secrets. Right now he's looking for the lost wizard servants, and gods protect them if he finds them.
Now, let's see what we're hiding under there. 6 of hearts.
So, which one of you fellas is when I find the orc Tubbalar that did this, I'm feeding him his
We
own.
nearly kill him. That rat lover on the other hand. Where we go, death is the horror that looms behind us. Where he goes, death is a mercy always out of reach. Gratilda's hulking horrible dog. Built like a brick house and with a mind as black as pitch. There's no indignity he wouldn't inflict on any man, woman, or child his mistress marked. Gratilda stores him above the tavern and sends him playthings one at a time. A sentence worse than death.
You round girls. 2 cards for everyone.
I don't know much about him, to be frank, and I don't care to. The Conduit says he's in possession of an artifact she needs, which is why we've been trying to gain entry to his house. But by the boots of Arlak Trolltramper, the key hasn't been forged yet that will unfasten the magical seals that encase that bedeviled sorcerer's abode. The deal is this. When we attacked Hunter's Edge, we and the orcs had the village completely surrounded to ensure no one could escape. The plan was a good one, for only some blacksmith and his wife managed to flee after their little demon of a pet bit an orc's arm off. The wizard and his servants eluded us, but we know that the servants at least are still hiding somewhere around town. We need to find those damn people so they can tell us how to gain entry to the wizard's house. My men have been searching the village non-stop, and the orcs have put their rat herder on the job. But we also have some surviving villagers holed up down in the cellar. An orc torturer, courtesy of Grutilda, has been trying to find out where the servants are hiding, but has no finesse whatsoever, and almost instantly kills his victims. We've offered to do it for him, but Grutilda remains adamant he's the best of the best. Maybe you'd have better luck, though, if you're up for a spot of torture.
Wizard must be Xandalor. Thankfully, these bloodthirsty brutes haven't found him yet.
Let's hope we catch up with him before they do.
I'm drenched!
Well, then.
Goddesses, since I'm parched.
And shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back.
So, do we have authorization to go in here now?
Blood brothers of Jarl, stuck in this orc-infested dump. I swear I'll start taking heads of... You again? You got cotton in your ears, or are you just plain stupid? Chief asked you to look into the matter, did he? Well, I can't say if you know your ass from your forehead, but if you've earned Jarl's trust, you've earned mine too. Go ahead and have a look. Fear there won't be much to find, though.
Counted H. Hey man, gotta do what you gotta do.
If I find the orc Tubalard that did this, I'm feeding him his own nethers.
Certainly wasn't an easy... Boy, I don't see much of anything in here, do I?
This is taking bloody ages. I need a drink and a break. You don't look like the rest of...
Well, that wasn't very helpful. We've got these blood stains though on the ground. Coming up big, I believe it.
I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
It's a good fucking spell.
Walgraf spotted something.
Yeah.
Walgraf spotted something.
Oh, I see. They're not on the ground until I see them. 24.
Walgraf spotted something.
Also, your perception sucks. 7 compared to 10 makes a big difference, I guess.
Walgraf spotted something.
Autosave. Oh, where the hell am I going right now? This looks like a Temple of Astarte, doesn't it? She kind of has like that hair. See that? Interesting.
Walgraf spotted something.
What are all these orcs doing here? You know what, maybe that's a question for another day.
Yes, yes, right away, my good man.
Didn't he say that they have some people down below? Where's down below? Oh, maybe that trap door? Can I go down here?
This is taking bloody ages. I need a drink and a breather.
You the one Jarl sent me to replace the ham-fisted toadskin downstairs?
There you go.
About bloody time. The beast down there goes through prisoners like Gilda Godsword goes through suitors. A son of the mountain am I, and a blood brother of Jarl besides. Chief placed me in charge of guarding the hatch to the prison cellar. Knows I won't hesitate to split the throat of any man or orc who tried to come or go without Jarl's say-so. Jarl gave you the old play to try your hand, did he? All the better. That big brute downstairs hasn't the faintest idea what he's doing. Clubs witness after witness over the head, smashing him to bits before we can get so much as a word out of him.
Okay.
And I do heard Tilda's right to George's back the head off after we're done.
Fine, fine.
Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you. Get back in there.
Okay.
Shut tight. All is here to take over for those half-wits, are you? Thank the goddess's gilded garter. Now we'll get some progress underway. My assignment...
He's harsh? How so?
Well, we guards are Jarl's eyes and ears, see? We keep watch over these prisoners, sure. But we listen in on the goings-on inside the torturer's chambers, too. Never know what them greenskins could be withholding. Not to mention the way they keep the armory under lock and key. Like we was working for 'em, you know? The man in charge is a great green goon, an orc named Law. At his right hand, he's got a snivelling little goblin named... well...
Wow.
It don't much matter. Their heavy-handed inquisition has killed so many prisoners. We're down to our last few out of a score or more. Amateurs. Standard fare. Frightened, good-for-nothing weaklings if I ever saw 'em. There's 2 in lockup now, with a 3rd getting the treatment on the torturer's rack. I say, if we don't find out something useful soon, all this trouble will have been for naught. Grottilda keeps it locked tighter than a chastity belt, she does. I sometimes wish Chief hadn't granted so many of her bleeding demands. But I suppose he thought it better to keep the peace. One of her soldiers has got the key to the place. Myself, I've never seen the inside. Wouldn't surprise me a bit to hear the orcs are keeping the best of the spoils to themselves.
Here to take over for those half. My assignment? Well, we guards are Jarl's eyes and ears, see? The man in charge is a great green goon. Oh, standard. Grottilda keeps it one of her sword.
Let me guess. You say the same shit too down there, don't
I'll
you,
not
sir?
tell you a thing. Do what you will.
Well, they don't seem that attached to their stuff. He teleported.
Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you. Get back in there.
Shut tight. All is right. What a mess! Isn't there a tidier way to do this?
Here to take over for those half-wits, are you? Thank the goddess's...
Oh, there's just Oh, the Forlorn Tunnel? Interesting. I was in here already and turned around. Oh, that's interesting. Olger, do you happen to spot anything in here, bud?
Shut tight. All is right.
No?
You
Okay.
can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
Excuse me. You seem a kindlier sort than these guards. Please, have you heard anything of our dear Nolan? They took him some time ago, and we've been hearing such terrible sounds coming from the other cell. Hello again, stranger. Do you often visit the condemned in their cells? He's a wonderful lad, loyal as they come, and he was our spiritual beacon during these dark times. Some say he's got the sight. You know, the power of deep seeing. I think that's why they took him. Nolan does have a reputation for, well, for knowing things. And they must assume he knows where the wizard's servants are hiding.
Okay.
Horn of yours. I won't talk.
Hello again, stranger. He's a wonderful lad.
Dude, he's trying to dig his way out.
You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
Shut tight. All is right.
My eyes out with that great gnarled
All right.
horn of yours. I won't talk.
Thanks for the autosave game.
This place reeks of blood and worse.
I suppose this is where Gruntilda's worst.
You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
Smash! Ah, law cannot work in these conditions. Smash is art. Law need peace.
Gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
You're a craftsman of blood, breaker of bone. Who you?
Yes, pigskin. Who are you to question we who preside over the tender skin of traitors?
Law only halfway through creative process. Law won't stop now.
Of course, Law, of course. Though I do wonder what this pigskin thinks he can do better than you or I.
Human bleed better than us. Human squish flat better than us.
Well, I've got the charisma.
Do it!
What a mess! Isn't there a tidier way to do this?
7-2. I think I can win this one, you guys.
Kill me now, then. Go on, do it!
Okay, off to a bad start.
You can poke my eyes out with that
Dude, he
great
is, like,
gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
Crushing me right now. So, scissors, rock. So he threw paper, so he thinks I'll throw scissors.
Kill
So
me now, then. Go on, do it.
he's gonna throw rock, so I should throw paper. Which he knows, so he's gonna do scissors, so I should throw rock. Fuck! Dude, he's kicking my ass.
Kill me now, then. Go on, do it.
Shut tight. All is right.
Fuck! Really? I can't believe that.
Humans.
I can't believe that, dude. 7-2. How did I get screwed so hard? It's a fucking orc.
This place reeks of...
Ah, Lord.
Yes.
Lord.
Of course.
Human bleed better than us. Human squish flats better than us.
What?
I'll not tell you a thing.
No way he throws that again. Fuck, dude.
You can do what you like with us, you monsters.
Can I just win by just only throwing rocks?
So shiny-eyed when that big mean orc comes for you.
I'll not tell you a thing. Do what you will.
Yep, sure can. Fuck you, game.
Human silly chatter upset Law's craft. Law needs break to regain his spirit. Law cannot smash and bash in this environment. Human smash and bash like that.
A guide to elegant torture.
You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
The orc's gone, buddy. Calm down.
You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
Isn't there a tidier way to do this?
Kill me now, then. Go on, do it. Kill me now, then. Go on, do it. A fresh pair of hands, are you? Please, you must kill me now. I will withstand anything, and would rather die 1,000 deaths than offer a word to the enemy. I'll never say a word, but there's something different about you. You don't look like the savages that ransacked our town. In fact, you're like the wizard, aren't you? A being of great power, and certainly not one of darkness. Yes, you're here to help us, aren't you? Praise be.
Get him to stop shouting or he'll blow our cover. Perhaps once he knows our true identity, he'll be willing to help us.
If he's done making a ruckus, perhaps he'll be willing to help us.
There's a tunnel in this cellar, known to most only through legend. Explore the back wall of the farthest room in this dank place and you'll find it. And if you can help me find freedom through the tunnel, I'd be willing... Well, I'd tell you how to find the wizard's servants. You've proven yourself no friend to the beasts who destroyed our town. Perhaps you can help those in hiding as you've helped me. Speaking of the others, have you spoken to the other prisoners locked in this terrible place? We mustn't leave them here to be discovered by a second wave of brutes. What's that? They're coming. They've heard us. They're coming. This chaos.
Yeah,
This
well,
chaos.
that's fine. I will absolutely fight my way out of here now. I just gotta keep Nolan safe.
This savages. Back for more blood, are you?
Dude, this line of sight thing is bogus as fuck.
This savages. Back for more blood, are you?
Oh shit, you are inside him. That's not gonna work. Okay, ice wall's out. Need another plan.
This chaos. This, not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
fear the air itself.
This not you lot again? Oath and hissing
Try
was
to
it?
withstand this wintry blast.
Well, good news. I don't think they're going to be able to do much against me.
This savages. Back for more blood, are you?
As long as I don't overcomplicate things here.
This not you lot again? Oath and hissy was it?
I don't understand the line of sight issues that I'm having here. Like, this little bottom thing here is making it so I can't see across the room. Which I don't get.
This chaos.
Time to consult the Necronomicon.
See you just fine.
This savages. Back for more blood.
What are you gonna do there, Blindy? Nothing. Kind of suspected that.
This not you lot again? Oath and hissy was it? This not you lot again? Oath and hissy was it?
Face the unending darkness.
Level up.
Stand sure! Strike harder!
This savages. Back for more blood, are you?
Oh, that guy is in combat with us. Well, at least he targeted my skeleton.
This not you lot again? Oath and hissy was it?
I get really screwed by the range on this. I think that would be a really cool spell.
Not so fast,
If the range of it didn't suck so bad.
This looks like your luck is running from bad to
Could have
worse.
cursed him first.
Rotting tears.
This not you lot again? Oath and hissy was it?
I stunned him. Nice.
This savages. Back for more blood, are you?
Did someone leave an oven door open?
Fucking the haste failed. Damn it.
This not you lot again?
You don't
Oath
have a
and
leg to
hissy, was it?
stand on.
Immune to knockdown. What madness is this? Oh, that's not good.
This chaos.
Fucking ow. Where's my skeleton at? Oh, he got knocked down. That's right. Fuck.
This not you lot again? Oath and hissy, was it?
Where's the scroll that I have in plenty? 5 meteor strike scrolls.
You lot again?
Seems like maybe a bit of overkill for this situation. How much do I have? Is that enough to summon an earth elemental? No, because I need 10 because my geomancer's too low.
This not you lot again? Hissy, was it?
I don't know. Sure, I'll use the Death Punch scroll. Fuck you in particular.
You can withstand my crushing power.
Armor of 7.
This chaos. This chaos. This not you
Lol.
lot again? Oath and hissy, was it?
Throw an item or character up high and land it safely on the ground. Oh. Interesting. Oh, she's got a stun.
This
Shield
chaos.
me! I am powerless to protect myself.
Oh, and has a 50% chance of forking up to 4 times. Didn't fully read that ability. No, didn't quite really read that all the way through.
Savages. Back for more blood, are you?
Yeah, that sure did fork.
This chaos.
Oh, you almost got him. Damn, Wolgriff. You are very lucky to not be stunned right now, my friend.
This chaos. This not you lot again?
He survived with 9 hit points.
This savages. Back for more blood, are you?
Oh, now he's stunned.
Paralysis hit! Demon's breath! I've been paralyzed.
Really? She went away and
My
reparalyzed everybody.
heroes, and good riddance to those hateful savages.
Come on, Wolgriff. Snap out of it, bud.
Hail, my heroes, and good riddance to those hateful savages.
Well, you took a fair bit of damage, but that's your job, so I'm gonna consider that a victory.
You made short work of those monsters. If not for you, I'd likely have been trampled flat or crushed to pulp. I owe you my very life. If you can prove your goodwill, that is, if you can help me escape this terrible place once and for all, I'd tell you all. Perhaps if you can help me, you'll be able to help them too. The tunnel out is here somewhere, in the farthest room if my sight serves. But until those guards are dealt with, escape is utterly impossible.
I mean, did I not just deal with them?
Hello again, stranger. Our savior. I know not why you take pity on us, but I thank you for your kindness. But wait! We can't take a step toward freedom without Nolan. Have you seen him? They took him away quite some time ago, and we've been hearing terrible sounds. He lives! Oh, by the blessed Seven, we thank you. The terrible ordeal he must have gone through. But it's over now, isn't it? It's over now that the gods have sent a hero to save us. Before we were overrun by orcs, this prison was little used among we of Hunter's Edge. Still, there were always rumors that its cells couldn't hold captives for long. Some said they were swallowed up by a demon. They were only rumors, but perhaps there is a way to get us out of here.
Hail, my heroes, and good riddance to those
Wait.
hateful savages.
Oh. Hey, bud. Nothing. I promise. He was a little too slow on the draw. That was his only crime. Yeah, unfortunately. We're gonna have to spend enough AP to get out of the room.
Free! I'm free!
You don't have a leg to stand on.
Stunned and frozen. Oh well. Wow, not often I get a kill with my wand attacks. A huge healing potion? Whoa, look at this thing. The icon's so big it doesn't fit in the picture. This motherfucker's still alive too. Might have to end that. Oh. He smelled me.
I bind you in solemn battle oath.
Oh no, did I break your table? He's like, I'll just wait and deal with these guys on my own. I saw the red. Give it to me, game. No. Miss. Got him. Go fuck him up, bomb. Too close. Back up, bomb. Perfect. Bomb, go boom. Wow, that still got you, eh? Damn. I don't really want Wolgriff to go in there, but he's gonna. Be a brave boy. Can't attack him, but I can provide a flanking bonus. I was gonna say which won't matter when I stun him, but then I didn't stun him, so.
I see
Did refreeze him though. This guy sucks. This is all the flanking bonus. No, we don't all need to set ourselves... Okay. Or we can all set ourselves on fire for some reason. Well, I think that's all of them. All he had to offer me was a large healing potion. Bit of a shame it had to come to this, but...
Hello again, stranger. Before we were overrun by orcs.
Hello again, stranger. Before we were over...
I cannot thank you enough for dispatching those brutes. You made short work of those monsters. If not for you, I'd like the tunnel out is here somewhere. And if you could...
Do I have to find this tunnel myself? I mean, I saw that guy digging. I really want to unlock this. Oh, it's level 40. Well, you know what I think about that? Not locked anymore. Practically not even worth it. And I did think maybe the tunnel might be in this room, but it seems that's not the case. Am I just not perceptive enough? What does he say?
I cannot. You made short work. The tunnel out is here somewhere, in the farthest room, if my sight serves. Fortunately, you'll be able to move freely now that you've dispatched those guards.
Yeah, that's all fine and dandy. What are you considering to be the furthest room? This one goes a little bit further this way. But it doesn't make sense. Like, it's got to be right here.
I assume you are good. No.
Wolgar, if you tell me you don't see anything, bud. And we're sure it's not in this room. Not enough space. Get up, bud. What are you digging at?
I cannot thank you enough for dispatching those brutes.
Of course you do. I meant to send that stuff to... Bro. Bro, what are you digging?
Hail, my heroes, and good riddance to those hateful savages.
I think maybe we just need to explore the forlorn tunnel from the other side. Destroy the bed. Backstab the bed. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. What if it's back here in this corner? Oh, I like blew these up a bit, but... What's this? Oh, is that like a weird bug with the... Since the bomb blew some of this stuff up? Well, I don't see anything. I guess we'll go check in here again. I can't attack these beds. Yeah, I don't think we're just gonna like magically find an entrance around here. I think we need to come in from the backside. Yeah, for some reason it's just like not triggering. Even though this motherfucker's digging something.
Hello again, stranger. Before we were
I'm gonna head back upstairs to find out if the alarm's been sounded. Alright, so if I just don't talk to him, you guys think he'll just like leave me alone?
This is taking bloody
Not
ages.
say anything.
I need a drink and a break.
Right, here, Randall. What a dead you!
Sweet. Fine by me. So now I have to remember where I... Oh, it was right there. That's right. Got a bit of a walk ahead of us. We're not moving towards this spot, though. Why not? What's wrong?
The orcs tore through this place like wild pigs.
Oh, this door is... They think this door is shut.
What? Free to address your betters,
There we go. Now I can move all the way out there. Yeah. Gotta deal with the spore people. Might just have you lob a fireball in their general direction. Yeah, that'll work. I'm fine with that as an initiation. Now, if you want to know a time for a meteor strike, it's fucking now. Let's burn this motherfucker down. I like that spell. It doesn't look like it. It didn't look like it did a bunch. Oh, never mind. That one's almost dead, and I don't even know how. These nightcaps are not taking any damage. Oh. Oh, you have to do physical damage to them. They're like completely immune to magic. All right, well the spore guards got fucked, so that's a good thing that I wanted to have happen. That I like. Good luck dealing with the nightcaps. I think Wolgriff will just be content to throw one of his very heavy grenades at these guys. Wolgriff's gonna have to get a little bit closer. Alright, well. Sorry, bud. I actually wasn't trying to set you on fire, regardless of what it may look like. Wow, that hits all of them? Dude, look at that grenade placement, though. Ugh. Boy, BN. Fuck yes, dude. Do it again. Just shed the pounds, Wolgriff. Shed those pounds. Oh my god, yes. Oh, unfortunate. I was gonna say, can they not see him? Oh, he might be dead. Oh no. Not in an ideal location. I will get that poison off of him. That'll help. Fuck, I don't know what else is gonna help. Right. I wish you could just attack with one wand.
Chaos grips my hands today.
Nice. Just realized I stuck you in grenade range, and I probably could have just killed him from here, but that's just gonna have to be something that I deal with. I just did that for the bodybuilding bonus. There we go. Oh, it does fire damage. This might not do anything. Yeah, actually, I think they absorbed it. I think they healed. You're outside of 7, but assuming you survive this turn,
No glory in this death.
that'll certainly help.
No glory in this death.
700 damage. Okay. Are you even in melee power stance? You're not. Wow. This is a bit of a gamble. Oh, or I can pass the turn as well. That's fine. Jahan honestly can't help much here. I don't think this water of life is going to have a big enough... Yeah, it's not big enough to hit you. Which is the person that I... Oh, but he has regen up again. There you go. That'll work just fine. Maybe we can spread the love around this turn a little bit. What does he have? Oh, he has taunt. Wow. And requires 5 action points. Alright, let's hit. Let's hit now, everybody. Need hits.
Touched by the divine.
That nasty poison off you. There's a lot of poison. Immune to poison, immune to poison. That's nice. That's a nice feeling. I don't think I can do much more besides
Withdraw to inevitable defeat.
just debuff the mushrooms. Oh my god. 12. Get me out of
It
here.
smells like an infected foot, but we've cleared the last of the mushrooms.
Yeah, and gotten everybody
I'm sure
poisoned.
the bats won't mind.
Waiting for the tornado here to get rid of the gas. It doesn't appear that they dropped anything, which is a major bummer.
Drink of divinity.
But I'm like not terribly surprised either, you know. Oh, there's a sneaky chest down there. With junk in it. Let's see what the deal is with these corpses up here.
I'm growing too accustomed to the sight of corpses.
If we do our job, these will be among the last we find.
What? Really? That's just it? I can't go in the water. Well, now I'm extra confused. Okay, well.
you doing?
Potent heat.
Around here anyway.
Listen, fellas, you got room for one more.
Just the one.
Potent
Fellas,
heat.
set something.
Free! I'm free!
Yeah, if
you
you
made
just
short
come-
work of those monsters. If you can prove you're good, the tunnel out is here somewhere, in the farthest room, if my sight serves. Fortunately, you'll be able to move freely now that you've dispatched those guards.
Okay, so... is he, like, bugged? Is this the farthest room?
I cannot thank you enough for dispatching those brutes.
Does he think he's not in the farthest room, but he is in the... Do we need to blow it up? I have explosions. How do I make him... Oh no. Oh no, he's gonna blow up on us. Well, this is gonna suck.
My flesh melts before my eyes.
Yep. Okay. You can't control him outside of combat. Got it. See, I expected to find like a hole or a trapdoor or something. Oh. Of course that's where it was. It's right here. The button was right here on the invisible wall the whole time. It was right here. If only I had eyeballs. You know, to be fair, that's pretty well hidden. And I will just say this. I'm surprised that I didn't get a text prompt or a dialogue prompt at any point in time that said that somebody spotted something. And maybe I did, and I didn't hear it, because we did fight that guy. I had you charge into the room, and maybe during the charging animation it happened, I didn't notice, but... yeah, there was just...
What on earth? A tunnel? It must have been uncovered by prisoners long ago.
Who knows how many doomed it led to freedom?
Anyway, I found it. It's all good. And the mushrooms are dead, so... even better.
You made short work of those mobs. Please, you must help the others escape first.
Okay. Hey guys, the door's
Hello
open.
again, Stray. You've cleared the way?
Thank you enough for dispatching those brutes. You made short work of those monsters. It's too good to be true. You found the tunnel then, and the other prisoners are already free? Well, let us be on our way. Quickly, before the beasts upstairs send reinforcements. All set. My hero, you've outdone yourself. Let us be on our way then. What news? What an invaluable friend you've been to me. And now I'll endeavor to return the favor. The hidden villagers, yes? The wizard prepared a special hiding place for them. A cellar outside their home,
Wizard's
concealed by a
beehives.
massive black boulder. First, though, you'll need a key. This you'll find within one of the wizard's beehives. Destroy the boulder, unlock the cellar door, and you'll find yourself face to face with those you seek.
Cool.
And now freedom. Freedom and sunlight.
And it's raining
Freedom and
outside.
fresh
Just
air.
prepare yourself for that.
I'll never forget this kindness you've granted me, my friend. Not on my life. I bid thee the best of luck.
Okay.
Seems we weren't the only prisoners to find passage in the... Oh, it's like... I like the sun after a long and frigid winter. But perhaps something I overheard could be some compensation for your troubles. One of the orcish brutes mentioned that Grutilda is collecting quite the stash of loot. You can find the entrance to the cellar from her office in the tavern. Here, I'll show you. Oh, thank you, my hero. Thank you, and goodbye.
Okay. Beehive behind the wizard's house. All right, sick. You know what? We're not gonna run all the way back into town from this fucking. I don't know how. Okay, we're good. There's some camera wonkery that happens when you switch between those two maps because they're intentionally very separated. So.
Sodden! All the way to my boot soles.
Don't talk to the small bones, brother.
Oh. There's stairs there now. I don't think those were there before. Ah, there it is. Almost certainly she won't just let me go down.
Wargraf seems to be contemplating the torch by the fireplace. You realize it is a rather weird spot to place one.
Yeah. So that's it right there.
All the better. Thirst does soon magnify.
But it's red right now, so we can't pull it. Otherwise, she'll get pissed off. She'll probably just attack me outright as well, so we're not going to do that. Okay, I'm gonna follow Herschel really quick because I need to know where he's going. He said he's borrowing booze from his buddy. And if he could find a barrel of the good stuff, he'd be set. Ah, that cellar there.
Nearly empty? So soon? Better get the water pail. What can I do you for? That I am. But I'll tell you, I never said each glass brings us closer to the last of the whiskey, though. My bowels shrink. Now, that was a man dedicated to fine liquor. Knew all there was to know about distilling whiskey, he did.
Is there anything off in here?
You call to Wargraf. He awaits your...
I've already been down here. Looks like the torch sconces here are just torch sconces.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
And how long do you reckon it'll be all right? How long do we not just survive it, but live it?
I can't say for certain, but
It's all mother, I'll say. The humans the one talking.
What a deluge.
I haven't got hold of my
Big ugly roof making me do his dirty work. Yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Jarl can't stand the thought of his whole tribe getting ripped to shreds, can he? Living in fear.
Gaggle of scared
Trying to decide if I should just magically unlock the chest that's in here or not.
Never did trust them myself.
I might be able to let Wolgriff just do it with a lockpick. I don't think I'm going to find a key.
ain't there something behind here?
Hey, you already checked beneath these boards?
Yeah,
Any sign
just
of
some
them?
stuff.
None here. No into that secret cellar either.
First pick lock I've used since like hour 5 of this game. Pick lock. First lock pick. I think I'm tired, you guys. Didn't see the button. I don't know what a lockpick's called. Clearly, I'm losing it. All right, I'm gonna gamble with talking to Gratilda really quick and just see what she has to say. But I'm gonna save before I do it because I don't feel super good about it.
Of course, it'll be for a moment.
Oh, mother, the pigskin with what is it, monkey face? The old she is the sun and the moon.
All right, I don't really care.
Brave of you to disturb me, human. In your experience, has bravery been a particularly effective defense against
Wow.
Bet leader, a word that hardly suffices. I lead them as far as the head leads the body. They serve me and live in service to me. I am their all-mother, the beginning and end of their very lives. I am loved by them. I am craved by them. I choose from among them he who pleases me, and I destroy the rest. The orcs of this tribe are executors of my will, no more. Naturally, there are few finer pleasures than standing before the fruits of one's labor. A stack of gold, and goods to one side, and sopping sinews and bone to the other. Ah, divine. I've developed a particular affinity for tenebrium of late. The sheen of it rather pleases the eye. My boys know not to keep a shard of the stuff from me. Consider this your warning too. Miserable, you say? I quite like it. Save the altogether hideous pink apes infesting the place. But exterminating them was a rather titillating diversion, I must admit. The townsfolk here were no different from those in the north. The larger ones beg me to spare the smaller ones. The smaller ones bleat like lambs for the larger ones. Yet they each squeal just the same when you split their piggy skin from nose to navel. Yes, I dare say the wizard won't be so pleased with himself for evading us when he returns. His servants' entrails will be wreathed among his grapevines, and the rest of the villagers are already hacking away in the tenebrium mines. Undead drones bent in service to the conduit. Our conduit didn't describe every detail of her plan to her mold-eyed pets in the mines. Well, no matter. It hardly concerns you, unless you can break the enchantments protecting his house. But that's a matter of magic, not the erotic virtues of your mother's rot-rancid corpse. I doubt anyone from Silverglen will be of use.
Jesus.
So it seems, but even the cleverest magician cannot conceal his tricks forever. The wizard may have fled, but he left a passel of servants behind. Servants I very much doubt will be immune to the charms of my screws and cleavers. But how very obvious! Who better than a cow to bring a frightened calf back into the herd? Surely you and that bootlicker's sensibility of yours ought to have an insight or two into where a servant might seek sanctuary. Our rat catcher, regrettably, seems to be in need of some direction in the matter. The deer has certainly earned his moniker. Norok is my best boy, the pinnacle of orcish devotion. His child's mind and brick-hard arms make him the perfect soldier. Whatever I say, Norok will do, and with a gleeful smile upon his simple face all the while. It would do you well not to cross me, whelp. For if I tire of dealing with you, I'll simply have you sent upstairs to the Spinebreaker. He knows just what to do with the toys Mummy Dearest sends him. Have had the pleasure of making his acquaintance. Careful, he was only just released from the hangman's cells. What was the case? Ah, yes. I believe he ordered his rats to chew out the tongues of every last infant within a Western Orcish tribe. An answer to some insult or other from the tribe's All-Mother. Or so I heard. He's dangerous, yes, and quite mad. But I'd trust him with my own neck. There's not an orc in Riverland that would dream of crossing Grutilda, no matter how mad.
Okay. For a second, just a split second, I thought I had given up the location of the villagers that are in hiding. And I thought I was gonna have to reload, but that does not appear to be what happened.
Admire my work, my shapely physique. Well, get an eyeful, kid, and there's all you get from me. It takes a lifetime to achieve the level of skill lost. The our mother, yes, an iron fist in an iron glove is perfectly. What? Do I look like it? Do you? The old rats.
Okay.
We may live.
So, yeah, hidden key. We head up that way. Oh, there's a lot of things that I want to make sure that I do before I completely bring this place down on top of itself. I wonder if I tell her about the things that I know about. If she'll leave, because I want to take her shit.
Have humans yet crafted a beverage that doesn't taste like pus? Perhaps you haven't heard, whelp. Well, that depends very much, whelp. My boys are free to do what they will with the garbage left over after a massacre. But certain more valuable materials must be delivered to me. Tell me, Were my boys selling something rare or unusual?
Indeed. One trader offered us gear made of tenebrium.
That's right, he did. Quite the sneak, isn't he, to hide it from you?
I understand. Now, if you'll excuse me.
That guy's dead.
Make it quick, mountain ape. The old mother she.
I want him to leave. You know what? The treasure might just be for after. We can leave that for later.
Huge discounts on magic ball.
Come, let's have another round. Don't read the card.
I'll win this one. The goddess is with me. Feel it.
Warm as fresh apple pie.
This thief was no boy of mine. Let him rot on the gallows.
You round, girls. 2 cards for everyone.
Check.
Good cards. 3 shots.
Damn.
Warm as fresh apple pie.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two. Now for the
Hardcore.
king of court.
Never rains, but it pours, eh?
Don't talk to the small boats, brother. It only makes eating them all the less pleasant later.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
That saved you the finest paw.
You make match better be strong as the blood.
Goodness. Is supper already upon us? I'd hope for something with considerably less
Hey, you
gristle,
like me now.
but I suppose you'll do. One of my boys, in love with one of y'all's. Perhaps the All-Mother ought to investigate this matter personally. Nothing sets an orc on the straight and narrow like the humble ear of his sovereign and sworn mistress, after all.
She's probably gonna kill him. I mean, I guess it didn't have to go down this way. I probably could have just killed her and they'd be fine, but I mean, I guess I was trying to use. I mean, I sold out both of them. You know, cruel. I don't think is really true because, I mean, maybe they just would have ran off and not fought me, but they are with my enemy.
That saved you the finest paw.
I mean, I could just probably sneak in there. I just wanted her gone so that I could get down here and take stuff. I should have just snuck in after I sold out the merchant, but I'd take the piles of money. I don't know. Is this? This might be worth dragging along with me. If for no other reason than it'll piss her off. Good. He didn't notice. Oh god. Oh god. I'm not trying to make any work friends or anything. I mean, it would be really cool if she would then just get rid of the rat catcher for me as well if we were best friends.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
Did she kill him? Yeah.
Thought you said it was me who
Oh dear, couldn't stay on his feet a moment longer, could he? There, dear. I'll carry you from here.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
My kingdom for a dry shirt.
Kind of wish I would have been there to see what they said, but it was probably sad. Like, yeah, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't say I feel good about it. But I don't know that I feel bad about it either.
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
I'm tied on considerate and blunt. How the hell did that happen?
I get all the peace I need from serving the goddess.
Yeah, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about doing that, but
I need to dry off.
Wallgraph indicates a spot in the garden deserving your attention. Your reasoning certainly is not pointing out the pumpkins.
I mean, even if he was, he wouldn't be wrong. Pumpkin City up in here. I mean, we can dig it up. Feel a little weird digging something up in a wizard's garden, but wizard holding out on me. Oh. Oh my goodness. Huh. Does that mean I found all of them? Dusty parchment. First. Third. Second. I found them all. So it's 0. Wait. is it really 0, 2, something, 1? Zero, 2, 8, 1. Grab the key and teleport back.
Warm as dragon's breath.
We won't consider this to be... Oh. Okay. Cool. This was not a thorough search of the house or anything like that. Oh, wow. It looks so fancy inside. Some orcs and some mountain warriors out front. I'm glad I came around the backside to avoid questioning. Let's see if I can open that chest.
The hour is nigh. The moment when my mysteries shall be revealed to the fiend who seeks to open me. If the wicked one can recall the right digits, that is. What is the first digit?
So many threads.
Noted. The second digit? Noted. The third digit? Noted. The fourth digit? Damnation! Devilry! Demonry! You've succeeded! My treasure, it is by right yours, and I'll be naught but an empty chest. Take what you will and be done with it.
Okay.
I have seen the void, and it haunts me. Follows my vision like confused spots staring in the sun.
This must be good. Whatever this is must be good for some reason.
Let us cling to that and hope.
I don't feel bad.
I wonder how much of a spark it takes to sap a human to vapor.
So this tapestry represents all of time. One wouldn't think time itself.
Have you seen my magic box? It's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside.
Look alive, Malcolm. Our friend Arthur here is no better than the void when his instincts overcome.
You know what a great jokes. Oh, I could tell a joke or two. Free on a good day.
No idea what this is for. But it was in the most valuable chest in the game.
Tell me, O Weaver, if you know all that is past and present, does that mean you know the future as well?
Alas, I can predict with a degree of certainty, but I cannot speak of what is to come unequivocally. Time and I are one.
Decorative and medicinal purposes.
Reaching reality.
You know what a great jokes. Oh, I could tell a joke or two.
No comment.
Free on a good day.
Every year.
You and Xandalore have always been close, are you? Pray tell me, did you know anything about his affair at the King Brown?
Come now. Do you really think he'd let me in on it in advance if he'd been planning an affair with
I
your
wonder
sister?
how much of a spark it takes to sap a human to vapor.
If that were
Aye, Captain.
he wouldn't have been murdered, resurrected, and pursued by the bringer of the apocalypse as a result, now would he?
Ha, true enough.
magic box. It's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside.
To save before?
If you know all that is past and present,
I'm just moving stuff around in my inventory.
future as well.
Think I could fly?
And I was gonna identify those items.
I could fly straight to the void. Oh, the way up.
A bit drafty in here, isn't it? Are we near a event?
So this tapestry represents all of time. One wouldn't think time itself would include so many threads dangling,
That's a nice
tempting
thing
where
to it,
any
doesn't it?
claw could reach it.
Look alive, Madam Weaver. Our friend Ahu here is no better than the void when his instincts overcome him. Clawing at time.
I wonder how much of a spark it takes to zap a human to vapor.
I have seen the void, and it haunts me. Follows my vision like confused spots after
Say,
staring in the sun.
have you seen my magic box? It's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside.
End of all visions.
Aye, aye,
But
Captain.
only in the dark can light.
One-handed.
be born. Let us cling to that and hope.
I think I found some paintings.
You and Zandalor have always been close, are you? Pray tell me, did you know anything about his affair at the King Crown?
Come now. Do you really think he'd let me in on it in advance if he'd been planning an affair with your sister?
How can I tell? Maybe you taught him a thing or two about slinking around.
You know what a great jokes.
If that were
I could tell a joke or two.
He wouldn't have been
Free on a good
murdered,
day.
resurrected, and pursued by the bringer of the apocalypse as a result, now would he?
Every year.
I say true enough.
A bit drafty in here, isn't it? Are we near a event?
Oh wow, a giant diamond.
Tell
Wow.
me, Weaver, if you know all that is past and
Think I could
present,
fly straight to
does
the
that
void?
mean you know the
I think
future
I could
as well?
fly straight to the
Alas,
void.
no.
Oh,
I can
the way
predict
up.
with a degree of certainty, but I cannot speak of what is to come unequivocally. Time and I are one, but we must both run our course before reaching reality.
Doom! That's a nice I wonder how much of a spark it takes to zap a human to vapor.
So this tapestry represents all of time. One wouldn't
A bit
think
drafty
time
in here,
itself
isn't
would
it?
include
Are we
so
near a
many threads
event?
dangling, tempting
Lines of
where any
cracks
claw
are.
could reach it.
Look alive, Madam Weaver. Our friend Ahu here is no better than the void when his instincts.
The editor's note at the end describes the book as a dwarven social satire.
Oh, in the end of the year. Every year. Every year, I said.
Charla and Horton. Aren't those the skeleton traders we met? Charla in Sicil and Horton just outside this village.
If this is to be believed, their spirits are trapped in a dark priestess's totem.
Whoops, I forgot to read this. I myself would have elected to make my home in this dank little corner of the Phantom Forest, but far be it from me to argue with the conduit. At least I've found myself a quiet little place to call my own. Quiet now that I've made use of its previous occupants. It is a woman and a husband. They hardly fought at all. All the better for me. Once they were dead, I found a lovely little spell to use on their corpses. An ancient, immaculate incantation, and a most useful one at that. So useful, in fact, but I've infused these very pages with its power. With it, I prove that even cold corpses could be turned toward the greater good. The conduit would be
You know what?
please.
Great jokes.
This is exactly the sort of spell she needs for her Genebrian mines. The method is simple. A totem of bones serves as the anchor, the spell serves as the guide. A simple pentagram unites totem and spell to ensnare or release the selected souls. The souls of the dead deceased are trapped within the totem, and the fate of their corpses is guided by the spell.
True enough.
So long as the totem remains intact, their souls are caged and bound within this realm. This pair, Charla and Horton, as I recall, were infused with the will to trade. Creating an army of miners should be all easy. I must tell the priestess within the mine to guard their totem well. The priests within their mine to guard their totem well. I'll keep mine on my person, but in the wrong hands, the conduit's entire workforce disappear. Yeah, I forgot to read that one. The art of making single malt whiskey starts in the fields where the barley grows, ample rain followed by a relatively dry season. The barley must be milled to create grist.
I wonder how much of a spark.
Grist with well watered will become a rich brown wort. Works alcohol content by way of pot still distillation process leaves the lowly spirit. Allow the spirit to age over the course of several decades.
You know what? Great jokes. Oh, I could tell a joke or two.
Uh-huh. That barley that I found has a purpose. Did I sell it? I might have sold it.
Represents all of time. One wouldn't think time itself would include so many threads dangling temptingly where any claw could reach it.
Look alive, Madam Weaver. Our friend Owen here is no better than the void when his instincts overcome him.
Clear that time and void. He wouldn't. Would he?
Oh, and the empathy year. Every year, I said. A bit drafty in here, isn't it? Are we near a event? Think I could fly straight to the void? I think I could fly straight to the void.
Did you know anything about this affair of King Crown?
Check. Have you seen my magic box? It's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside.
How can I tell? Maybe you taught him a thing or two about sneaking around between the shadows.
If that were true, he wouldn't have been murdered, resurrected, and pursued by the bringer of the apocalypse as a result, now would he?
True enough.
I wonder how much of a spark it takes to sap a human to vapor.
Hey, that chain lightning book is new. Nice.
I have seen the void, and it haunts me. Follows my vision like confused spots after staring in the sun.
We are haunted by the same vision, my friend. The end of all visions.
You know what? Great jokes. Oh, I could tell a joke or two.
Let us
Free on a good day.
Yeah, that grenade backpack is just real heavy.
Tell me, O Weaver.
Not to mention all the shit you're
All
carrying.
that is past and present. Does that mean you
This
know
bloodstone cage is 10 pounds. I don't even need it anymore. I just thought it looked cool.
I could fly straight to the void.
But I cannot speak the waters to come unequivocally. Time and I are one, but we must both run our course before reaching reality.
Check. Have you seen my magic box? You know what? Great. It's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside. Free on a good day.
You and Zandalor have always been close.
Oh boy, did I get a lot of junk.
Know anything about his affair at the King's
affair with your
drafty
sister?
in here, isn't it?
How can I tell?
Are we near a
Maybe you taught him a thing or two about slinking around between shadows.
That's a nice thing to it, doesn't it?
He wouldn't have been murdered, resurrected, and pursued by the bringer of the apocalypse as a result, now would he?
True enough.
Every year, I said.
A lot of stuff to identify. This is old.
So this tapestry represents all of time.
Antique silver
One
ring.
wouldn't think time itself would include so many threads dangling.
Wonderful plate belt.
Any claw could reach it.
These are
Your
old.
friend Alu here is no better than the void when his instincts overcome him.
Clawing at time and void. He wouldn't.
Doom! That's a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Keep that lore master because I think I'm gonna need it right now. Compendium of Mortal Techniques. Ancient Tome of Body Master.
Have you seen my magic box? It's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside.
How much?
Of a spark.
I have 3. So I don't even have enough.
If you've been planning an affair with your sister?
How can I tell?
Oh, this ring has lore master on it.
A thing or two about slinking around between shadows.
If that were true, Ricard, he wouldn't have been murdered,
5.
resurrected, and pursued by the bringer of the apocalypse as a result, now would he?
True enough.
Some of these might actually end up being okay.
Jokes. Oh, I'll tell a joke or two. Three on a good day.
I think I could fly straight to the void. All the way up.
We are haunted by the same vision, my friend. The end of all visions. But only in the dark can
That's
light be born. Let us cling to that and hope.
All right, we got Tough Ancient Tenebrium Sword of Life. Requires Tenebrium 3. Nah, dog.
Does that mean you know the future as well?
Tough Sharp Flammenschwert of Smashing.
But I cannot speak of what is to come unequivocally. Time and I are one, but we must both run our course before reaching.
Shocking Composite Longbow of Loyalty. 20. Hurtful Ancient Tenebrium Crossbow of Silencing. Tenebrium 3. Sub-Zero Strong Arbalist of Destruction.
Represents all of time.
35% chance to set chilled
So
stats.
many threads dangling, tempting where any claw could reach it.
Oh, 20% knockdown, 25% chilled, 20% cripple.
Have you seen my magic
Wow.
box? It's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside.
Omniscient Military Rapier of Smashing. Plus 2 perception, 25% chance to chill. Fucking full-on nasty-ass Tenebrium rod. Look at wand. Look at this thing. Maiming Excellent Draconian Shadow Wand of Ruin.
If you know all that is past and present, does that mean
Does a disgusting amount of Tenebrium damage. And lets me cast Rapture. I'm gonna use this. I'm 1000% gonna use this. It doesn't even have a Tenebrium requirement. Just needs me to be level 19. Stash that away for now. Plus 2 Con and Farseer. Not that good.
I have seen the
Strength.
void, and it haunts
Dex on a strength. Dex on strength here. Feels bad, man.
like confused spots after staring in the sun.
We are haunted by the same vision, my friend. The end of all.
You know what a great jokes. Oh, I'll could tell a joke or two. Free on a good day.
Blacksmithing? Come on, man.
I wonder how much of a spark it takes to sap a human to vapor.
+1 in. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Come now. Do you really think he'd let me in on it in advance if he'd been planning an affair with your sister?
How can I tell? Maybe
Come
you
now.
told him a thing or two about slinking around.
Boy, Wolgraf, you ended up with a lot of stuff there, didn't you, bud? Level difference. No level difference.
True enough.
Yeah, put it on instead of Sub-Zero base Lord of Expertise, yeah? So I'm thinking, yeah, we're gonna bring this up.
You know what's great? Jokes. Oh, I could tell a joke or two.
Look at that, he's got 1,000 hit points now. Just like everybody else.
Look alive, Madam Weaver.
And he got a bunch of armor.
I who here is no better
He has
than the boy
10%
when
physical
he
damage
sees
reduction.
overcoming.
Clawing at time and void, he wouldn't.
Look at that. What a bro.
Have you seen my magic box? It's got all
Yeah, I mean this is just flat out better. I might not find anything better than this all game.
Does that mean you know the future as well?
Alas,
Has a nice ring to it,
I
doesn't
can
it?
predict with a degree of certainty, but I cannot
Single-handed.
speak to come
He just is doomed to have blacksmith. Here you go, bud. More armor. His dexterity is now 18.
Aye, Captain.
So this tapestry represents all
Tempted to have him switch back. What weapon bonuses does he have right now?
itself would include
Oh, he's at
so
4
many
dual
threads
wielding.
dangling temptingly where any claw could reach
Removes dual wielding penalty damage and reduces the cost of attacking by 2 AP.
here is no better than the boy
That's a
when his
lot.
instincts overcome him.
Clawing at time.
That's why he can attack.
He wouldn't. Would he?
Hoarding incident.
I wonder how much of a
Sorry, I just
spark
saw that
it
message. I
takes
didn't
to
even.
sap a human to
I've been so focused on reading what everything does. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never hoard anything.
A bit drafty in here, isn't it?
I think that's you're making that up. All right, well I got bad news. Unfortunately, this sword blows ass, and I'm not gonna keep it. So bad news over. Homestead.
It's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside.
Maybe you taught him a thing or two about slinking around between
This thing isn't. It's still not better than your unique weapon. Still not better.
You know what, great? Jokes. Oh, I could tell a joke or two. Free on a good day.
Oh, we lose the lucky charm, but look at that armor rating boost that you get. Oh my goodness. And we keep the turn action points. So yeah, that was.
follows my vision like confused spots on
Mm.
staring in the sun.
We are haunted by the same vision, my friend. The end of all visions.
Right? Like, right? We just do this, don't we?
Can light be born?
For 17 more armor?
And hope.
What do? You have 50% physical damage reduction?
Have you seen
I
my
lose a
magic
point of
box?
lucky charm, which is like a nice to have anyway, right? So you're at 2 instead of 3. And now you have almost, it's an almost 10% increase. That's gotta be worth it.
Does that mean you know the future as well?
It's too bad.
I can predict with a degree of certainty. But I
You hate
cannot
to see it,
speak with
but
just
you also love to see it.
Time and I are one, but we must both run our course before
You know what,
reaching
great?
reality.
Jokes. Oh, I can tell a joke or two. Free on a good day.
That's good joke. Junk. That's junk. Junk. Junk.
So this tapestry represents
All right.
all of time.
Now I'm gonna save.
Time itself would include so
And a new save because I feel bad about what I did to that. Those people, turn them over to Matilda. Even the vendor. All right, what does this do?
Every year, I think.
Did it give me skill points? Ability points? That's what it looks like it did.
This tapestry represents all of time.
Yeah, it gives you 3. Okay. Body mastery. Is this just gonna give me a talent? Oh no, it's gonna give me some of these. Yeah. Just one. Alright, well. I mean, a point's a point. I'll take them, but I kind of have a hard time giving a shit about it.
Clawing at time and void. He wouldn't, would he?
Yeah.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Familiar books? Oh, really? Oh. This chick had all that stuff that was so expensive.
I give not you for lost. From this descent, celestial virtues rising
No, this
will
is not what
appear
I was
more
thinking.
glorious
Oh, wait, yeah,
and
there you
more
go.
dread than from no fall.
How much does all of your stuff cost? About a third of the money that I have. Alright, well, let's do this. You can keep... For some reason, 10 and 11 show up in a weird spot in the list. Huh.
My map is slowly filling up with secrets.
It's really just map bullshit?
My map is slowly filling up with secrets. My map is slowly filling up with secrets.
It would take me a million years to check all of those places. Was I really supposed to have been, like, spending my hard-earned cash on these fucking secrets that you can just find without needing to know where they are? This feels like a completion task. Like, this feels like a, well, maybe we'll try this later. I don't mind having bought those 3, but I'm not spending the rest of my money on the rest of that shit. You don't even need those to find them. They're just there to help you, like... Did I read these? Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's the other thing. Is like, it just adds it to the list, but, like, if I've already found it, I don't want to pay money for that shit. It's a waste. That sucks. Well, it doesn't suck. If you are being diligent, unlike me, and returning frequently enough that you're picking those up for the zones as you go, unlike me, then maybe that's not, like, so bad. But I don't, like, at this point in the time, I don't want to backtrack a bunch. In order to try and put myself in a situation where I can do that. Sure.
A pleasure to see you again. Yourself redone, of course. Your very parts and pieces reorganized into something simply better.
Now you can just pay him for the shit that you want. Alright. Well, I am back on that respecking train. My mind is racing with the possibility with how much money I have. I feel like I could actually use... I could actually make pretty effective use of respecking. And I could probably reacquire the talents that I would need to continue at the level that I'm at right now pretty easily. So I actually think that might be what we do on Friday, is spend part of the night retooling some things. Mostly tweaks. Like I said the last time I considered this, I wouldn't go for any sweeping changes. Yeah. I wouldn't go for any sweeping changes or anything like that, and my main goal is, like, I mean, I'm mostly frustrated with myself and how I spent some of this stuff. Like, I would really like to get this point back, and, you know, a point here or there, you're like, oh, what's the big deal? Who really cares? Well, I do, so fuck off. I'm mostly fine with the defense points. Yeah, actually, basically the same with minor adjustments. I'd like to take this charisma point out. I'd like to take this blacksmithing point out. And everything else I'm pretty pleased with right now. But, like, 3 points makes a difference at this point in time. If I took all those back, I don't know, or maybe 3 points isn't worth the hassle. could actually get good at two-handed though. With 3 points, you can actually get better at two-handed than you are right now. And fuck it, if you're not going to use shields, I'll take points out of shield specialist. I thought you were going to, but I haven't put a shield on you in so long. You just eat hits in the face and who cares? So I don't know. It's too bad, what, two-handed? Yeah. Same thing with crossbows though. So I don't know. I'll think about it. I think I'm more. Oh, the sword you're using doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, some can. I think maybe I'm more frustrated by Jahan and Wolgriff, honestly. Because I mean, I've got 2 points in bow, and I've got a point in crossbow, and I've got 3 in dual wielding. Like, this is excessive. I just need to pick a role for him and stick to it. I put 1 and 1 there, and I stand by that. But armor and shield specialist obviously not useful. That's from gear, so no big deal. That's from gear. Honestly, I am so disappointed in these skills. You know what? I'm disappointed in pickpocketing specifically. I would take those points back. I think lockpicking and sneaking being at 3 is pretty good and pretty smart. But pickpocketing, man, I did that like twice. And it just doesn't feel like it's something that's that useful. Jahan. Put 3 points into wand, which... Yeah, put 3 points into wand. He's got a random point in two-handed, which... That's probably excessive. Considering how much he casts spells. Like, I was like, oh, he's gonna dual-wield wands. I should get a bunch of points in wand. Yeah, wands don't do fucking any damage compared to just like staff of the magus. Like that's just like better. And then the game might screw you. Base 2, base 1. These are fine. That's from gears, so I don't care. And I don't want him to know scientist. Well, I mean, I guess he gets a bonus to crafting from it, but I don't know. I just would have taught him a different. I just have a different talent. Maybe it's not that big a deal. Oh yeah, I'm not worried about that. I don't have any team here on me, so it's fine. I guess that's not true. Wolgriff might be holding on to some now. A couple people might have some in here. I'll scan through it. I had considered that. I had considered that respecking would probably remove the point into Negrium, and I'd have to replace it, so it's all good. I mean, honestly, I'd love to have an excuse to use the bloodstones that I still have. I'm still holding on to all these bloodstones because I'm like, well, if the game's a dick and gives me rot, like, then I can just tell the game to go fuck itself because I haven't used them. But that hasn't happened yet. Not saying it can't, but it hasn't happened yet. This base lockpicking point on myself sucks, and I would take it back. I think this is a base telekinesis point because I'm an idiot. From gear, from romantic. Those are fine. It's fine. I mean, yes, there's... It's a couple points. It's like a couple points here and there that I'm like, ooh. Maybe that could be better. And it's excruciating. I wish that he would just let me singularly respec my my abilities. Like, that is easily my biggest frustration. I just want to redistribute those points. But you have to blow it all away when you do it, so we'll see. I'm gonna give it a couple more days thought, but for now, we're done for tonight. Yeah, that's it, I guess. My normal Wednesday thing isn't happening, but I think I might use that time. Maybe can trade. I don't know what that means. For now, though, I never beat Cuphead, and I kind of want to finish it. Maybe I'll stream Cuphead tomorrow night, try to finish it. It's a short game, and we're over halfway through. I'd like to be able to have that game on the completed list. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. I may have something else going on instead of my normal Wednesday night thing, but I'll see. I'll post in Discord if I'm gonna do anything crazy tomorrow night. So okay, did I save? I saved, right? I think I saved twice. I'm gonna save it. We're good. Thanks for watching. May or may not respec on Friday. Tomorrow night I may or may not play Cuphead. Thursday, definitely playing some Resident Evil. And yeah, that's it. Have a good rest of your night, everybody. I will see you guys later.